I am just a missing. The Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris burnt down. It turns out they also have service delivery protests in France. Panzi Quasimodo Panzi. Panzi Quasimodo Panzi. Within a day, the French raised 600 million euros to fix their historic artifact. So why are they struggling to even give ours back? 600 million euros in a day? Just think, we could get the French to pay Africa reparations for colonialism if we could just convince them that we're the Notre Dame. And Gaddafi hid $30 million that he stole from the Libyan people at Jacob Zuma's house. Yes, he hid money stolen from poor people in a house built out of money stolen from poor people. It's like inception for corruption. Besides, who leaves money at Jacob Zuma's house? That's insane. That's like asking Kurt Darren to sing the national anthem. Nkosi sikaleli Africa. Captain Nkosi sikalela Captain. Game of Thrones is back. More backstabbing than an ANC-NEC meeting, and probably more electricity too. Don't be scared of load shedding, South Africa. We are now capable of photographing darkness.
With astronomers taking the first ever photograph of a black hole in the galaxy.
Yes, they took a photo of a black hole. We can now take pictures of things nobody has ever seen. Next, they'll take a picture of a white person who admits that they benefited from apartheid, or a politician actually going to jail for corruption, or Kanye Mbao's acting career. Happiness is not a four-letter word, Kanye. Even Bonang will tell you that. It's election, South Africa, and our politicians are doing everything they can to remind us just how sleazy they actually are.
For 25 years, ANC corruption has been killing our country.
Okay, calm down, DA. How about just for once, you create an ad that says what your white support base actually needs to hear. For 300 years, colonialism has killed South Africa, and 25 years isn't even close to enough time to fix that. But vote DA, and we will never mention it again. Basically, the DA is doing everything it can to scare off voters of colour.
The IEC has ordered the DA to apologize to me for lying. I spent much of the past 2 years having to defend my reputation from DA smears.
Now you know why the DA embraces diversity. It's so it can get close enough to stab it in the fricking back. Hlaudi Motsoeneng, on the other hand, has decided the best way to get your vote is by dressing like a purple Power Ranger. He looks like he's nationalized Fanta Grape. What are you doing? But the EFF advert, that was awesome.
Our fight for the land is about giving dignity to black people.
The EFF are promising everyone a white labourer. He'll be so annoying. He'll demand to speak to the manager and have holidays in Knysna, but he'll call you boss, but only because he can't say your freaking name. And why is the black farmer dressed like he's joined AfriForum? They went from kill the boer to dress like one. If you're going to take one thing from apartheid, it shouldn't be the dress code. The EFF are showing us pictures of Julius Malema in a suit. Dude, you dress like a clientele life lawyer. You're like the angry Desmond Dube. But the ANC video, that takes the Bosasa cake.
A new dawn is breaking over our beautiful land. The ANC is on a path of renewal. A path that will see us continue from where our growth had stalled with even more determination. A path that addresses the mistakes that were made.
It's like an R. Kelly song. It's not an ad, it's a confession. How bad are you that your election ad starts with an apology?
In fact, they think that the ANC is in charge of the Western Cape.
How do you figure that?
Well, because they are telling us that there is no service delivery.
Yes, the ANC Secretary General is admitting people aren't getting services, so they assume the ANC must be in charge. I can't deal. It's like how you know you're in a restaurant in Cape Town. Just look around, and if there are only white people eating, you're in Cape Town. Or at Mpeng Morobe's birthday party. That guy is white. Ace Magashule is the most honest campaigner I've ever seen. Yes, I also thought that Ace was being racist. And then I saw that Carl Niehaus is standing right behind him. That's why Ace is saying, the white man. He's talking to you, Carl Niehaus. The ANC is very upfront about its corruption.
The ANC chose its stronghold of Philippi to shore up votes, doling out cash to poor residents with empty fridges.
See, we don't need to wonder if Ace Magashule gives bribes. He's doing it on national television. And he has the world's scariest side-eye. Ace is so corrupt, there's a whole book about his corruption. His corruption is so bad, it has chapters. Do you know how much you have to steal for your stealing to need an index? The ANC Youth League in the Free State disagreed with the book, so they decided to burn it. First of all, burning things is never a good look. Books are ideas. You can't argue with an idea by burning it. The only time burning things kills ideas is if you're smoking weed, which is clearly what the ANC Youth League did when they made this stupid plan. A plan that involved buying the book that they say they hate. I mean, it's not a protest. It's a marketing campaign with matches. On the bright side, this is the first example of the ANC ever in history, ever getting anyone a textbook on time. It turns out that Ace has been sucking his province dry. That's why it's called the Free State, because Ace never pays for anything. He took the hope out of Hopestad. Ace has screwed the Free State so hard, Virginia is going to have to change its name. One day, we're going to wake up and Lesotho will be gone because Ace Magashule stole it. In fact, it might already be gone. Has anyone checked? Lesotho, get in touch. Are you there? WhatsApp. And it's not like the ANC doesn't know about Ace's thieving ways.
Because JZ was catapulted to office by provincial and regional leaders, it meant that it became indebted to those local leaders. So the authority of the center was now weakened.
The ANC can't get rid of its corrupt leaders for exactly the same reason as I can't fire the guy whose hand is in my ass. If I do, this will happen. And of course, Ace is in complete denial.
All South Africans have been to the Kupta's house, be it Helen Zille, be it Mangosuthu Buthelezi, be it Holomisa, be it leaders of the other political parties.
Okay, Ace, this isn't the Oprah Winfrey show. You get a Gupta, you get a Gupta, everybody gets a Gupta. He was literally in business with them.
Both Magashule and Duduzane Zuma were recipients of monies in cash from a mining project from Jagersfontein mine. Neither Magashule nor Duduzane disputed Tony's claim.
Fun fact, that is Cisco's dad. No wonder the ANC doesn't like answering questions. Just ask Jesse Duarte. Or actually don't.
And you want to defend freedom of speech you never fought for. And you don't defend freedom of speech because your particular TV station has decided the direction it will go.
If Samkele was a book, Jesse Duarte would burn him. You don't own freedom, Jesse Duarte. The ANC is treating freedom like Vodacom treats cell phones. You can only use it if you put their SIM card in it. That's why Jesse Duarte is that size. She thinks she's a freaking SIM card.
Can I just respond to you? Hang on. Whatever you say, we're recording. Yes.
Jesse Duarte was literally on TV threatening to record someone with a pen. Jesse, it's being filmed. You don't need to write down what he said. That's like threatening to wet someone while they're underwater. It's like threatening Ace with corruption. But Ace knows he's fine because he knows that our justice system is broken. I mean, do you remember Elliot Moyo, the guy who pretended to die and then got raised from the dead? Remember that guy? Well, now he actually died. Or maybe not. We don't know. Elliot did more dying than Jesus, is what I'm saying. Well, he's back again.
Moyo will remain a wanted suspect until Zimbabwean authorities confirm his death.
Yes, our justice system is so broken. They're trying to arrest dead people, but letting the actual criminals walk around looking for our votes. Happy Easter, everybody!